Hello and welcome back to another episode. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys a super delicious recipe for a homemade cheesecake tart. Guys, this cheesecake tastes just amazing. It's super creamy, but a little bit sour and sweet. You're gonna love it. Let's get started. Like always, I'm gonna leave the entire recipe in the description box down below. For the cheesecake filling, you're gonna need 500 grams of quark. Quark is kind of like a Greek yogurt. It's German. If you don't know where to buy it or you don't have it in your country, I'm gonna leave a link down below and you can make your own quark at home. Also, you're gonna need 75 grams of sugar, 2 eggs medium size, 1 teaspoon of starch, vanilla extract 8 grams, and 100 milliliter of cream. Next, you're gonna need some currant jam. I'm gonna leave a link down below so that you can make your own currant jam. Also, you're gonna need frozen or fresh currants for decoration purposes. And yes, sure, we're gonna need a crust recipe. I'm gonna leave you guys my favorite shortbread crust recipe. This one tastes super delicious. So you're gonna start by separating your eggs. Make sure that no pieces of shell and egg yolks go into the egg whites, because any fat will hinder your egg whites from getting very, very puffy and creamy. Next, we're gonna need a big bowl to prepare our cream. Start by adding the quark into the bowl. Now add the sugar, then the vanilla, the egg yolks, the starch, and finally the cream. Now it's time to mix everything nicely together, either with the hand, like with the spatula, or just with the machine. Make sure everything is nice, thick, and even. Oh wow, look at this consistency. This is amazing. This is exactly what we want. Now it's time to mix the egg whites. Just put a little pinch of salt into the egg whites. That will make them puff super fast. And once they look like this, you are done. And then we are going to start to fold in our egg whites into the creamy mixture. Make sure you do it gently so that the air from the egg whites is not getting lost, because this is the entire purpose of mixing the egg whites separately. So just take your time and do it slowly. This is a really important step to make your cheesecake taste fluffy and light. Once your cream is done, it's time to put it into the fridge and give it a break till we are done with our crust. Speaking of the crust, it's time to take out your ready-made dough and to kind of like get the form for the crust. For that, you're gonna need a little bit of power because the dough will be a little hard after taking it out of the fridge. But this dough, it's like magic. You can prepare it days ahead. You can put it into the refrigerator or into the freezer. It will just always work out. Like I mentioned before, I'm gonna leave the link for the video of how to make this amazing crust in the description box down below. Once the layer of your crust looks thin enough, it's time to see if our baking dish is fitting. Yes, like so. Now take off the paper and then put again the baking dish on top. Take yourself a knife and then just cut off the edges. Now it's time to remove the extra crust. Just put it in the fridge, or you may use it for the same crust. But do not throw it away because this is way too delicious and amazing. Now just take the paper and then flip your dough over into the baking dish. Like so, super easy. I love this crust. Once everything looks nice and even, take yourself a fork and then make little holes into the crust because we don't want the crust to go up when we bake it. Now it's time to take a piece of baking paper and put it on top of your baking dish and then add your baking peas on top of this layer so that it gets heavy and that the dough is not coming up when we bake it. These legumes you can use over and over and they will always help you to keep your dough in shape. Make sure when you put your dough into the oven that you check it once in a while so that's not getting burnt. Like so. Once it is done, you're going to take it out of your oven and let it cool down for about half an hour. Once your crust is done, it's time to go to the next step. Take your cream out of the fridge, mix it well, and then put it on top of the crust. Make sure that you spread the cream evenly on the crust. Now take 2 teaspoons of the currant jam and then add a little bit of water and mix everything well together till you have like a little sauce. Once everything is nice and even, just spread it on top of your cheesecake. Now it's time to decorate your cheesecake. It's super easy. Just take yourself a spoon and then take the back part of the spoon and then just go through the cream like shown and make this beautiful appearance on your cheesecake. Last but not least, I love fresh fruits, so I'm gonna put a couple fresh currants on top of my cheesecake. And look at this. I just love these little dots. It looks very cute and my guests just love it. Like always in life, the little things make a big, big difference. Now put your oven on 180 degrees and we're gonna bake this tart for about 40 minutes. Make sure you don't leave it. Just check it once in a while. Your oven might be different. Guys, have you ever made your own butterscotch at home? No? Then just click the link down below and try it. This recipe is epic. OMG, look at this beautiful color. Guys, I wish you could smell the kitchen. It's smelling all over like butter and cream. Super delicious. Now let your cake cool down for about 2 hours in the fridge. First, you're gonna let it cool down on the table for an hour and then you can put it in the fridge and then it's time to try it. cheesecake. Mmm. Mmm. Guys, the cream is super creamy and the biscuit tastes like butter, like a chewy butter cookie. This is amazing, specifically with the berries and the jam. It's like a little bit sour, sweet. It's really, really creamy, rich, and amazing, but kind of like air. Really good one. I'm telling ya, this is it, guys. If you bake this for whomever, they will fall in love. Enjoy. It's good?
Oh yeah. این کیک پنیر چیزکیک این خیلی خوبه به خاطر اینکه خیلی نازکه کرمیکه این یعنی توی دهن که میذاری ترده احساس سنگینی هم نمیکنی بعد از خوردنش خیلی لذیذه آقا ماشم که حرف نداره خیلی خوبه همچنین زیباییش رنگ و
Guys, I don't know about you, but I love butterscotch. Butterscotch is kind of like a caramel, but even better because it's with butter. Yes. And I have created a cheesecake with butterscotch. So go down to the description box and click the link and try out this recipe and enjoy. Leave me a comment and let me know how you liked it. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video till the end. Do not forget to hit the like button, to hit the subscribe button, and to come back next week on Friday, maybe Saturday, or even Sunday, maybe all of them, because I'm gonna upload another amazing recipe video. Stay tuned. Isn't it wonderful that we all have more than enough to eat every day on our plates? Yes, it is. But unfortunately, this is not the truth for many kids on this planet. For less than 70 cents a day, you can share a meal with Share a Meal. Actually, 3 meals with 1 child. So let's make a difference. I'm gonna leave a link down below. You can follow it. It's so easy to share a meal. I'm so grateful that you helped me to make a difference. Thank you.